Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Detox Life. So today we will be making fruit custard. In today's age where we are all trying to cut down calorie intake and hence try to avoid desserts, yet there are some of those sweet tooth days where we really want to have one. So for those days, today I'll be sharing a very low calorie and quick to do dessert. When you have guests coming over or you just want to have one dessert, then you can feel free to try this one. I believe every recipe has a story, and this recipe is actually coming from my childhood memory. And by childhood, I don't mean that I have eaten this so much. Actually, I have cooked it a lot. So whenever we had guests at home and my mom needed a quick fix dessert, she would ask me to make a fruit custard. And I've made it so many times that I myself have 3 to 4 versions of the same now. Maybe in my future videos, I'll be sharing more versions with you. Thank you, Ma, for trusting my cooking skills. I love you. So let's start with the recipe. First of all, turn on the flame and take 4 cups of full cream milk in a pan. So I am using this milk. It's in Japanese, so you might not be able to read it, but this is full cream milk. And I am using these normal cups, the measurement cups, to measure it so that it's easy for you, but you can use any cup that you have at home. Okay, and try to keep the gas at the medium-low flame. Because actually I am using the steel pan, so if I keep the gas very high, it's easy for the milk to get stuck on the bottom. And then I'm using this raspberry flavored custard powder. This you can easily get in one of the grocery stores. So I will be basically taking, I'm using this teaspoon, so I will be taking 4 spoons of this custard powder. Okay. And now I'll be using normal milk at room temperature, about half a cup, to just dissolve this custard powder and bring it to a smooth consistency. So as you can see, it's very easy to dissolve. It should be quite manageable. So here I have the custard powder slurry. Okay, so once my milk comes to boil, then I will put this custard powder slurry in the milk. So you might be wondering why suddenly I am making a dessert. So actually today we are going to a friend's place for dinner, and in Japan we do this concept of potluck lunch or dinner. So basically we all try to bring one dish that helps to bring more variety while at the same time reducing the workload of the host. And this is more special for Japan because we do not really have a helper, so it's just too much workload for the host. Okay, and while my milk is boiling, let me also chop the apples. So I am using this finger cap. Actually, I hurt my finger quite often, so that's why I'm using this finger cap. You do not need it if you're good with the knife. So I'll just cut the apple in very small pieces. Like so. You can cut it in even smaller pieces if you like. If you don't like apple, feel free to completely skip it. Actually, this recipe is quite forgiving, so you can use whatever fruits you like. If you like banana, you can use it. I don't like banana so much, so I am not using one. I will be using pomegranate, grapes, both green and black, and apple and also oranges, but please feel free to add pineapple, banana, whatever you like. Okay, so now milk has come to boil and I will be adding this custard powder slurry in the milk. While adding this, please be extra cautious and keep stirring the milk so that it does not stick to the bottom. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes to cook this. Please cook this on the low flame and keep stirring it continuously. You will see the milk changing the texture. It will become a bit more thick. And while this is cooking, let me also add sugar. So I will be adding this stevia. Okay, I will not be using sugar because I am making the low calorie version, but if you don't have stevia or any kind of low calorie sugar option, you can use the regular sugar. It's absolutely okay. So you should use around 4 to 5 spoons of sugar. Depends on how much sweetness do you really enjoy. So I am adding 4 packets of stevia first, and then I will see if the taste is okay. If I feel the need of adding further stevia, then maybe I will add some more. So I use the raspberry custard powder. If you don't get the raspberry custard powder, you can use vanilla, mango, strawberry, whichever you can easily find. Some people also like to add vanilla essence. I am not adding the same, but again, feel free based on your taste. While the custard is cooking, let me quickly show you the view outside from my balcony. So you can see Mount Fuji, which is a very famous mountain in Japan. So you can see the peak right there. And just look at the view, it's simply stunning today. Skyline is orange and such beautiful colors. Like, it just made my evening. The custard has been cooking for about 10 minutes. I added 2 more packets of stevia because I tasted and I found it a bit less sweet. But again, you can feel free to add or reduce sugar based on your own taste. And the custard is almost done. So this is the kind of consistency that we are looking for. It's a bit thick, but it's still pouring consistency. At this stage, I will turn off the gas and I will let this custard cool. But while I'm letting it cool, I will continuously keep stirring it because I don't want that layer, the cream layer, to come on the top. So that's why I would continuously stir it. It will take about another 10 minutes for it to come to room temperature, and then we will add the fruits. Okay, fruits. So first I will add these apples which we chopped earlier. And then after that we will add the grapes. So these grapes, as you can see, I have just chopped them into small pieces. You can chop it whatever way you like. I kept round disc because that's how I like them. Okay. And now I will be adding the pomegranate. So I will save some for my decoration. So it's been about 2 hours now since the custard has been chilling. Please note, I did not keep it in the freezer, I kept it in the chiller. Okay, so decide based on your refrigerator's cooling temperature, etc. But basically we need chilled custard. So this is how my custard looks now, and it looks nice. Okay, so this is my serving tray. I have basically lined this with oranges, and as you can see here, so basically I just removed the skin and I de-seeded the oranges, and then I just lined them in a like flower kind of pattern. You can line up however you like, it's absolutely up to your wish, however you want to decorate. Okay, so I will pour this custard on top of these oranges. I can't wait to eat this. Oh my god, this looks so good. Just even out the top. Okay, and now I will be garnishing this with some grapes, pomegranate, and my favorite, choco chips. You can avoid this if you want, but I like the bite that this gives to the custard. So you can garnish however you want. I am garnishing it like this. So actually custard does not take a lot of cooking time. However, it does take time to set and chill and all that. So whenever you're preparing custard, please keep that in mind and time your activities accordingly. Okay, and then here goes some pomegranates. And lastly, choco chips. I am being quite generous with them. It's completely up to your choice, whatever proportion, however you want to put it, don't want to put it, completely up to you. You can also use chocolate rice if you like that. So whatever basically you like. And once this is done, I will put this again in the chiller to set for a while before I serve it out. Okay, so as you can see, this is my custard and it is ready. I can't wait to eat this. Can you see how nice this has turned out? And you can see the layers of the orange and the custard. So when you will bite into this, when you will scoop out the custard, you can see get the oranges, and you can get all the other fruits also. Now, because I am not eating it yet, so I will just cling wrap it and again keep it in the fridge, and I will let it continue to chill and just take it out 5 minutes before we are going to serve this. So let me just cling wrap it. So this is ready to go in the chiller, and I hope you enjoyed my recipe today and you will try this custard recipe. Please try and let me know how this turns out for you. And before we close today's video, here is another puzzle for you. So you have to guess the topic of my next video, and here is the hint for you. So this is a Japanese currency, this is Japanese yen, and the note value is about 10,000 yen. So you have to guess the topic of my next video. I will need this for my next video. So till we meet again, keep guessing, put the answers in comment box below. Take very good care of yourself. Sayonara!